for me. I didn't have the legs right from the beginning of the fight. My legs are just shot all the way through.
Tell him what he said in another interview, though, about what he trains in daily.
He said he trains in a 45-pound weighted vest every day.
So he sort of contradicted himself.
I can understand where he's coming from, because there'll always, in every fighter's mind, there's always got to be a reason why they've lost.
Yep.
It can never be the simple fact of, I wasn't good enough on the night and I lost to a better guy. It's always got to be, the camp was wrong, it was the trainer's fault, it was the suit, it was my toe. It was always something a problem.
Yeah.
See, with me, it's if I'm injured or whatever the problem is, it's like, okay, the performance wasn't great, I'm going to move on and crack on.
Hey, what up? Just want to make a quick video. This is my reaction to Tyson Fury's his first appearance since his win, or his first appearance since he cheated, to be more accurate, you know. And it's a question to his the reporter and the interviewer asked him a question about Deontay Wilder's 45 vest, and that's the reason why he lost. And his response was I would respond to the allegation of Deontay Wilder using that as an excuse, but Tyson Fury's response was very, I guess, very politically correct. And I think what's shocking is, usually if it was Tyson Fury acting like his usual self, he probably would have took a jab at Deontay Wilder, or maybe a little slight at him for using that as an excuse. But surprisingly, Tyson Fury was very politically correct, and like, more so, he did react to the accusation, or the so-called excuse, but he was very diplomatic about the answer. He didn't go, you know, he didn't say anything crazy, or he didn't seem like he took that as a, I don't know. It's just not the reaction I would get from Tyson Fury. That's what I'm trying to say. And for me, what I got from that is that, just looking at him and looking at his body language, he doesn't look like he won the champion. Oh, he won the belt from him. He looks like he knows something in the back of his mind, or he knows there's something after this that's coming, you know. And there is, you know, we're coming for to get those belt back, you know. But the person that was even more hyped to talk about it was his wife, which I found that was interesting. His wife is more excited to talk about the excuse and a response to it, you know. It looked like his wife wanted to give a better response to that. But you can clearly tell there's something behind this whole thing, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, and his wife definitely knows what was going on. His wife is probably definitely in on it too. So it's this whole situation was a whole big plot to it. It was all planned, and you know, it's just crazy to me. Like, wow, that your whole team is just a big coward, just like you. That's crazy, and you guys all went in on it. You know, it is what it is. But the main point is that we found out, we slowed down the footage, we got all the correct evidence, and that's what really matters, you know. Because since the first fight, there was evidence, but we didn't see it, and we didn't catch on to it. It's not until the second fight that we caught on to it. And I think primarily why we caught on to it on the second fight is because everyone knows that Tyson Fury is not a power puncher. So where all of a sudden overnight did he get power? From? And I think that's what really prompted this whole investigation. You know, his last fight before Deontay Wilder, he couldn't even hurt that man really like that, or even get him out of there. So all of a sudden he's hurting Deontay Wilder in the first couple rounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, where did that come from? So we all understand, we all catching on to what's going on. And to respond to the costume excuse, you know, Wilder never used that as an excuse. Wilder, the only thing Wilder said is that coming to the ring or walking to the ring with the 45 vest, he felt tired or took something out of him. He can say that. He didn't use that as an excuse. The media took that soundbite and made it something more than what it was. The media took that and added additional things to that, to what Deontay said, and added what they wanted, what they wanted him to say, or what they was thinking ahead. They made an excuse for him. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. But Deontay Wilder never used that excuse. Secondly, before I end the video, anybody, they also said, the media, not only the media, and other people are saying, well, if you if you worked out with 45-pound vests every day or for training camp, well, you should be all right going into a fight. That has to be the most erroneous, most dumbest thing I ever heard. Obviously, if you're training with a 45-pound vest, you're training for a fight. You're not training and doing that before a fight. Like, I don't understand this. Obviously, if you have a 45-pound vest and you've been training with it, and you go into a fight or you go into any sparring, whoever your sparring partner or whoever you're about to get into it, they're gonna have an advantage because they're fresh. You're not fresh. You're tired. So I don't understand this whole, you work out with 45-pound vests all the time, so you should be all right. Yeah, you're gonna be all right, but you're still gonna be tired. So I don't understand where this nonsense is coming from. As if training with 45-pound vests, after you take it off, you're still gonna have the same energy level. Like that. Just come on, let's stop with the bullshit. Let's stop with the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder did not use that as an excuse. He just gave a reason why he may have had no legs during the fight, but he didn't take anything away from Tyson Fury, even though Tyson Fury is really one that cheated. So it's a lot of politics, a lot of bullshit you have to go through and decipher, because media, they're not going to do it. And media, a lot of the times, they're the one that's advocating or putting these kind of negative so-called sound bites out here, even though that's not what he said. You know, they try to interpret what Deontay wanted. They think that Deontay wanted to say, but that's not what he said. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. We're gonna keep pushing this issue. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later.